And Assistant Public Defender Shanae Carey. I can really, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Shavon Benson. Hi, say your name to the record. My name is Shavon Benson.
I'll find it now.
Get right behind you.
All right.
Your today is a time and date set.
Your name, ma'am?
Oh, my name is Shavon Benson.
Thank you. All right, yes, go ahead.
Today is the time and date set for a competency hearing in all matters. And the people are in receipt of a report from Center for Forensic Psychiatry dated May 15th, 2027, authored by Candace Shield, PhD. And we would stipulate to the entry of that report and ask that the court make a finding based on that.
Any other evidence for the defense?
I apologize, Your Honor. You asked if there was, Your Honor, we have had an opportunity to review the report as well. We are going to stipulate to the findings in the report, and as per the probable cause conference, Judge, we're asking for an adjournment as we continue our investigation.
All right. For the purposes of the competency, defendant, based upon the review of the report, the defendant is competent, will be found competent to stand trial. Specifically, the court would find that the defendant can understand the nature and objects of the proceedings against her, of the charges against her, and can rationally assist in her defense. Therefore, the defendant is deemed. I will set a probable cause conference then. Would the 26th work for you?
We will make it work, Judge.
June 26th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And we'll continue.
I also want to expose these people because they're lying on me. I'm not no demon. I'm not no monster. These people were hurting my daughter. They were sexually assaulting my child.
You'll have an opportunity.
It's too much. I'm not no demon. They hurt my baby and they're hiding this. They're covering it up. The state of Michigan is hiding and covering this up. They hurt my child and I'm gonna
Thank you. And Ms. Ecknerly, I'll need additional orders on this.
The findings, right?
The findings, yes. Court does call the case of the people versus Lamine Kaba.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Kaba, who may be present via Zoom.
Don't see him. You got a Kaba?
I do not. I have one unnamed individual client.
Lamine Kaba? No, I don't have it.
Your Honor, I do not have an explanation for his failure to appear. I was unsuccessful in reaching him between the last probable cause conference and today's date. I did also make attempts to contact his mother and left a voicemail with her, as well as provided her with the Zoom information. I have no further explanation for his failure to appear, and for the record would respectfully request an adjournment of this probable cause conference.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to bond is set in the amount of $10,000 cash security. That warrant will issue.
Oh.
Does call the case people versus Vincent Dunlap.
Some Public Defender Jay Bellinger, on behalf of Mr. Dunlap. Miss, can you please state your name for the record?
Vincent Dunlap.
Thank you. So what are we doing?
Your Honor, we are just asking to set this for a preliminary examination today.
Discovery is complete.
Discovery is complete to the best of my knowledge.
Are the witnesses available the 17th? All right. Preliminary examination in person, June 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Moore. Judge Moore. Bond
We'll
continues.
still be here, okay? 17. All right. All right. Thank you.
Court calls case of the people versus Elia Keys.
Ally Zend on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Nicholas Buckovich on behalf of Ms. Keys, who should be appealing.
State your name, please.
Kiera Keys.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
At this time, Your Honor, we'll be setting this matter for preliminary exam. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete. And when appropriate, may I briefly address bond?
People have their witnesses available the 17th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, June 17th, 2025. 12 noon. That's before me. Yes, that's about.
As to bond, Your Honor, Ms. Keys did have a no-go to an address located on East Michigan Ave. It is an address that she does have a lease at. The purpose for that no-go to was because the complaining witness was moving out of that residence at that time. From my conversation with APA Zenda, it's been indicated to me that complaining witness now has fully moved out, has her animals, has no reason to return that address. Ms. Keys is the only person on that lease, so I'll be asking that that no-go to order be lifted so she can return to that apartment.
Response.
Your Honor, we would have no objection. We did get confirmation that she has been out of the address for some time, so she would not be residing there or returning.
So I will delete the no go to provision. Okay. Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Otherwise, bond will continue with its conditions.
Thank you.
Court does call the case People versus Demario Farrell.
Ally Zend on behalf of the people.
Morning, Your Honor, Mike Yeager, I'm public defender on behalf of Mr. Farrell. State your name, Mr. Farrell. Farrell. Your Honor, at this time, we'd ask the court to set this matter for preliminary exam.
All right. Discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
People have their witnesses available the 17th.
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
Judge, if I could be heard on bond.
Yes, preliminary examination in person will be set June 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Moore. Yes,
Judge, Mr. Farrell is here. Obviously, he's in custody. We're asking that the court maybe consider reducing his bond and giving him a GPS tether. He does have a local address. There's an address that I can give to the court over in Ypsilanti that where his father and grandmother reside, and he may reside there as well. He reports also he did obtain a job in Wixom, and it is a full-time job. He reports that he has been in contact with his boss there, and the job is open for at least for the current period. We'd ask the court that the court give him an opportunity to reside outside the jail, either by reducing his bond to a postable number or a personal bond with the GPS tether, and any testing requirements and no go-to requirements that the court deems fit to ensure both the safety of the public and his appearance. And the address on Kirk Street in Ypsi is not an address where the complaining witness resides.
so the address you were referring to is the Kirk Street address.
Yes, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to modification of bond. This case is a reauthorization of existing matter before Your Honor.
Sure.
I have concerns, given that in that case, which he failed to appear back in 2023, did not come back into contact with law enforcement until May of this year, and he was picked up. And at the time that he failed to appear, he had a violation of bond for leaving the state, and also for contacting the victim after he had been released. I had concerns, given that there were concerns of previous contact, and that he failed to appear for over a year and had left the state. So I would ask that bond remain the same in this case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Mr. Farrell is well aware of the importance of of this matter. And I would note that he's now charged with a felony. It's a brand new case. This case has been kicking around for, I don't know how long. I don't know why it was never charged as a felony back then, but it is now. I'd ask the court for a personal bond or a reduction.
Left the state.
That is my end. That's what I'm informed by the people.
Motion for bond reduction or modification is denied. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Alexander Cronin. That's called the case of the People versus Alua Gillis.
Alexander, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Ms. Gillis, who approaches. Ms. Gillis, can you please state your name for the record?
Alua Gillis.
Request a forensic evaluation.
We are, Your Honor.
Forensic evaluation will be ordered. I'll set a competency hearing for August 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Shelby Lawson.
Your Honor, Student Attorney Kara Rosengren, under the supervision of APD Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Ms. Lawson. Ms. Lawson, could you state your name for the court?
Shelby Lawson.
Really supervising. No, I'm just kidding. Just thought I'd ask. Go ahead.
Your Honor, we're going to be requesting to adjourn Ms. Lawson's case. We're still awaiting some discovery.
Without objection, probable cause conference will be adjourned June 26, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case People versus Stephen Johnston.
AP Richard McDonough for the people.
Or Yagi, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Your Honor, may we approach on this matter?
Yes.